Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Splatoon 2 ranked. Let's start warming up for a match tonight against the name withheld. And I will say tonight's going to be a bit of a short stream. Pretty much solely because of the match being in about 2.5 hours. It is one thing to take care of real quick. Alright. Everything good. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into it, first match of the day. That was fast. And kicking things off with the Kelp Dome. They've got 2 arrow sprays. Yeah. Good. Great. Sweet. Oh, perfect. Oh, come on. Oh, that definitely could have gone better. Ooh. Definitely glad that didn't result in me dying there. Ooh, almost died to the suction bomb. Alright, football ready. And a special. Oh! Before I could even attempt to throw. Well, at least maintaining a lead. Oh, right as it comes out. See where. Take that. Right. Yeah. I can get over there. Nope, not happening. Oh, how did that not kill you? Yeah, that's a lot of purple in our base. Oh, traded with an arrow spray. Yeah. Yeah, don't think that's a safe jump. Need to find us some more clams. Oh, hey. Oh, come on. And there's the win. Ah, 7 kills. Don't think I really contributed much to the win. But, at least, and just keep going. Yeah. Hopefully a couple more to get to the okay line. I want to keep everything above it. Could be. Don't care if able to get clams up to S or not. But if do you manage to pull that off? Cool. Yeah, Manta Maria this time. Each side has a brush. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Sable.
I will apologize already for the bug noises in the background. I literally don't know where that is. What do you mean, Carter? Okay, something must have bumped into my Switch because for some reason the Switch thing Splatoon 2 was removed.
You're the one that Switch does that.
And it's always Splatoon 2. It's never anything else. So, had any good games yet?
It, 1-0 for the day so far. And current one's going pretty well so far.
Manta clams. Okay. Alright. Let me see what... Okay, Turf War is currently Mara and something else I can catch. Kelpdone's the other clams map? Oh no.
Yeah.
That's kind of the worst. Did I just hear that right?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, it looks like my brother forgot his work schedule. Until now. Well, at least he remembered.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk kelp clams.
Ooh.
It's not the.
A try just got me.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. This room is very slowly filling up.
Oh, almost got an armored squiffer. Alright.
Say, Warrior,
Yeah.
do you have any recommendation for coaches?
You,
What? Okay, I'm right
yeah.
now questioning why that person did not shoot.
uh, uh, only on really think of it. Like we should set a arbiter.
Well, that was a well-placed suction bomb.
Oh, and try Slosher barely picked me off before I could have thrown two footballs.
Okay, we scored the first points on my match.
Hit last 2 minutes of mine ended still scoreless.
Oh, I almost dodged far enough, but I didn't. Okay, they scored. They passed us. Okay, we got them off.
Oh, uh, has hammers really. What are you doing, you idiot?
We broke, but everyone who matters died. By that, I mean every single clam carrier. That was a pretty good shot.
Ah, time ran out in overtime before I could get to the basket. But so close to taking this not a shutout.
Ooh, we're in the lead. It's a 1-point lead, but it's something. Alright, victory.
One player in the lobby. The name is Hog for Life. They're playing Clapples.
Neat. Ah. Can never get too many of those.
Wow, got a football already.
That was quick. Okay, there's someone here called Daddy.
Oh, so close to the legend.
Bad news, I'm going against him. And I'm pretty sure this guy's prestige.
Oh.
Why did I press the A button? How did I press the A button? I better get out of here.
Oh! Splat bomb of death from above. Ha ha! Killed mid-hammer via Booyah Bomb. That hurts.
Oh, great. Daddy's the one with the ink brush.
Alright, that's a pretty good lead got right now.
What killed my teammate?
Ooh. Ah! A try. Pairing of Splatfest tea.
2 minutes and a half left and still nothing. No points scored on either side. And only 24 clans claimed by both teams.
Oh.
Oh shit, they broke our barrier.
Very bad. Phew. Oh,
Well, I tried to do something. Oh, for a guy who has a star on their level. For an ink brush with a star on their level, you're really not doing pretty hot.
Okay, game. I really use one more win the next 9 minutes.
What happens in 9 minutes?
Rotation change.
Oh, really? It's that time, huh?
Yeah. And one win away from the OK line. Back to Manterburia.
We win.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, come on. I aiming at you. Ooh.
Oh no. I am fighting the big gate. This ain't good. Because I'm myself bisexual.
Oh, not turn around in time to get those clapples. Just watch them get the bomb to death. Good. Took the lead.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, it is a lost cause.
Oof. And this one's barely back and forth.
Broke the barrier, but there's no one here to reciprocate. Wait, that's not the word.
Follow up.
Yeah, there we go. Ninja Squid! Perfect for your Splat Assassin. Ah, fuck!
Yeah, that definitely didn't sound good.
I nearly walked into a chicken walker.
Ew.
Ah, the Autobomb. The bane of my existence in this game. It caused me to panic. Huh. No one picked up pity. Their pity, I mean. Oh, there we go. Someone did.
Ooh. Get up.
Oh, come on! I was already armored up from the... Barrier's broken again, but everyone's dead. Haha! Avoided!
Ooh.
I love killing people when they're jumping. Ow.
Oh, come on. Yeah. 3 losses in a row. Sorry, no, that's 4 losses in a row. Either way, last 3 losses all added a crack to my bar. Right, really don't want to drop down to B+ in clans here.
I should only drop you to B. Wait, you said B+?
Yeah, B+.
Should only drop you down by 1.
At
And you're just 1 win away from getting
the
to...
OK line.
Yeah. Also, this guy literally just walked off the stage. uh, uh.
One of the teammates in this lobby is fastest suit. The name is Top Robin. Stop that football.
Oh, good. Someone here has the BTS tag. Don't even know what that's all about.
Leave it.
Only that it's a, yeah, the only thing I know is that it's a Korean boy band.
Yeah.
Oh, I finally get a different map. I've been in Mana Maria this entire time. But unfortunately, I don't like this. I don't like this map on this mode.
took out half their team and then died to a Theo sploosh.
You did not just target me. You exposed yourself. I mean, that's what happens when you use missiles, right?
It kind of.
I have a 90% probability of dying.
Oh, what? Oh. When was there an autobomb there?
Yes. They broke our barrier. Luckily, that means I can do this. And we can steal the lead. 2 super clams. Unfortunately, we can't go for a third.
Oh, you don't charge her? Nice.
Aren't that? Oop. Not mean to fall.
Ah, it's a trade.
Oh, it's a good throw. You threw it over the wall. There's no one here to get it.
Managed to kill with the splat bomb I just threw out there. Punish that jump. I'll take that trade, especially since it opened up a path for the KO. They had 11 kills in that one.
I have 5 seconds to get rid of this bozo, or this whole plan that I've been coming up with for 18 years goes up in smoke. And you are wearing his merchandise!
Okay, what's that from?
It's a modified quote from Hercules. Ow.
Prepare to get kicked out off the hook after that match, as Salmon Run just opened up. Rainmaker, Trigger Pit,
How'd
and
you miss?
Piranha Pit.
How'd this guy miss? He was literally standing on a thing. Uh, 20 seconds. Ow! Okay, they're gonna make a point.
Okay, going to give this post fresh because yep, very important thing
Yes!
to note.
That was scary. They managed to break the barrier at overtime and almost got enough points to surpass us. But I think I got a triple kill.
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm at the. Okay.
That's here I want here.
I kind of wish I were recording. Actually, I kind of wish I were streaming.
Alright, this is be a little risky. 3 cracks in the Rainmaker bar and not at the okay line.
Yeah, that's pretty risky. But hey, at least A+ would be easy to climb up.
And I got it out of there once before in the Rainmaker.
And you can get out there once more.
Opening things up with the Piranha Pit.
That's not too bad.
Yep. Oh. Stop them. It got uncomfortably close. Somehow placed that splash wall perfectly on the conveyor belt. Rainmaker shot got me. Oh! I think they got sniped by the inkjet.
I just saw that.
Right. Sport Booyah Bomb. Oof. At least we're on the board right now. That is a terrible idea to jump there. Oh no, you don't. Oh, come on. I had to shield up for my Booyah Bomb.
It's always bad when that happens.
Ooh, nice. Opposing team wiped.
You only need to get up the conveyor belt in order to pass them.
Oh, that... And could not get away from that booyah bomb.
Yeah, while carrying the Rainmaker, getting a Booyah Bomb land right next to you is kind of a death sentence.
Yeah. Even with the run speed up, swim speed up, I got,
Yeah, because the Rainmaker's heavy.
yeah.
It's a weapon made of gold. Or at least the material that looks like gold.
Yeah, taken out by another K-52. Oh, how was I not able to get out of that ink storm? Ah. Right. Oh, so I couldn't get that K-52 in time. Plus, Rainmaker carrier decided to go a different way.
Yeah, I saw that.
And there's the loss of my third S rank.
Don't worry, you can get it back real quick.
In time, I as well get this adjusted.
Oh no. I think I'm in a Japanese lobby. I see 3 prestiges and they're all Japanese.
There. Know your name in the current lobby that they need to do a double take.
Oh good, Torto with me. I don't feel as much fear anymore.
Oh! Yeah. There's an E-leader player on the current team right now with the name Lucian. No, it's not our Lucian for a few reasons. One, the E-leader. Two, just normal
I did not mean to grab this!
letters. Three, too high level.
I did not see the Rainmaker. And I accidentally grabbed it. I was expecting to dodge road when I pressed A, all of a sudden I could not jump.
Tried going right up that. And they reset the Rainmaker. Considering where it was, don't blame them.
Here on Camp Triggerfish, where every step you take could send you to your death.
Shot someone out of it, King Crail. I'll just take this. Oh. Had to retreat their game.
Oh, that's a Hydra.
Oh, nice. Got. Oh. Oh. Suction bomb. Let me jump. Don't need to go the long way every time. Only going to make it a little easier for them. Yeah, I'll just take this.
Damn thing's about to reset. This guy has a perfect shot with his suction bombs.
Oh! The hammer uh, behind me. Not trying to Rainmaker shot.
Well, I think I lost my S+2. Oh no, I didn't.
Ooh.
But I'm in danger. I got those big bold yellow letters.
It's ones you never want to see.
Yeah, but the ones I so frequently see. Oh right, it's Tom's birthday.
That was yesterday.
Oh.
Is that microphone Kirby I see in my lobby right here?
Yep. But is it the one we know?
He's in chat. Confirm it very easily. On my team.
Neat. Hey bitch, I see you.
Ooh, nice try. You, no, you don't. Got the ring. Oh, that was a fully charged shot. Stupid splash ball. No, you don't.
You might not want to be in that spot.
Ah, survived the Booyah Bomb. Died to the arrow spray that threw it.
I need to get a new pair of Joy-Cons with no dead zone.
Ah! Yeah, the camera just did not know how to respond to the player that killed me. Hugging the wall.
Nice. Let's see if I caught something interesting with that.
But, the Rainmaker carrier got run over by a roller. Oh, great. Splash DC'd. Oh, still winning.
Why were you still pointing in my general direction?
Ah. Ha! Got killed by being too close to the Rainmaker shield when it went off.
Ah!
Ah! Suction bomb and
Oh,
punish it.
Ow.
Hit them off the top of the wall. No, you don't.
I love pulling off assassinations in this game. Ah! I traded. Don't even know how.
Hot stop. And one short-handed. So it helps
What the heck is...
uh, get the lead before DC happens and manage to hold on to it.
Huh. That's odd.
So,
OneDrive tried to show me something, but it couldn't show anything.
yeah, that's definitely weird.
I don't even know why I got a notification from OneDrive. I think I'm 3 fights away from getting to the safety line, but I need to go to the bathroom first. Alright.
Hey. Ah! Kirby, you little sneak, getting the drop on me before I can even get the Rainmaker off the central platform. At least made you pay for it. Ah, I got enough points on the shield to break it. I'll just take that. Yeah. Ha! Ah! Oh! If pulled that off, then I'd have been able to take the lead. Ah! Oh, come on. I shot that torpedo out of the sky. Yeah, I didn't happen there to cause the reset. Oh, 2 points away from it, stealing the lead.
Oh no. You still got this. You just need to.
Oh,
You just need to.
there's the lead.
Oh, so close. Huh.
Oof. I just need to stop them, take the Rainmaker, and hold it.
That's weird. Okay, I got the God of Mischief on my lobby.
Oh, kill the Rainmaker carrier. There we go. Hey, Dartha just hopped on Splatoon.
He might join us in a bit.
Yep.
Ah, Rainmaker reset. Well, no point in being over here.
Oh, you've got a glitch from 1996 in the room. Missing though. Yeah, if only I had put the Master Ball in the 6th or 7th. There's a lot of inventory. Then that would be real helpful.
What are you doing here, Loki? Get back to making a mockery of Asgard. And getting in trouble because of it.
I'll just take that. Well, instantly going to get points if they pick up the Rainmaker. And there's the swap. Got to kill with the Booyah Bomb.
Who keeps popping and letting the Rainmaker reset? Run. Run. Is it Darth?
It is indeed.
Hey!
We were wondering when you were going to show up.
Well, I guess I don't have to wonder anymore. Yeah, the only wondering going is me trying to figure out what in the world weapons I play for these Rainmaker maps.
Yeah, using a K52. and just killed a Miss Mo. And watched a teammate nearly fall off side to their death.
$50 and we still have to lead. We're sitting at a comfortable 9 points remaining.
Ooh. Curse you, glitch Pokemon! I disagree with that.
Go ahead and take it! Victory!
Ah! Rainmaker carrier got pushed off the edge via the recoil.
Sometimes being an assassin-type slayer really leads to some wonderful events happening.
Ah!
Yes, in the
Drop.
safety line. Ouch! I just saw what happened.
Eh. Oh, come on, I shot you enough.
How did he not die?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Meanwhile, in my lobby, I am apparently, I think, tied for the longest range weapon in the room with the K-Pro. That's 2 splashdown. Oh no, we lost the lead when our lead was 99. What a tragedy to lose that lead.
I know. Ooh, that.
We lost the lead of only, like, barely having moved it past the center. Armored up.
Have to take a risky path.
That's K-Pro. I have to back away.
Oh, nice kill.
Ah!
That suction bomb really did some damage to you.
Yeah.
Is that... Oh, that was Dark Tetris. Okay.
Find it kind of funny. Drop down to A+ in Rainmaker. Immediately get paired with the microphone Kirby. And he wins every match we've been in together. Level star 99 player playing as the latest Apple product. The I play too much. And they're on my team right now.
See, 2 gym leaders from the Galar region in this room. Rayhan and Nessa.
Hey.
And I was about to say for a different one, but that's Skyla, not Skyler.
According to Mike Kirby, he says actually it's 1-1 now.
Huh.
Glad to see someone's keeping score.
That is a hero splatling?
Oh,
The hero splatling that represents the only range of their entire team, I notice. Considering the other weapons are a Splash, a Neo Splash, and a Luna Blaster.
Here. Oh. I'll just take that. Ooh. Ah. It looked like a K-52 at first. Nope. Got a cave shot.
Reason to run, Ninja Squid. False retreat.
Speaking of retreating, I think I have to do that.
What?
Speaking of retreating, I think I have to do that because my teammates just died.
I can't believe no. I'm gonna. Once I'm done posting these, I'm gonna post all these clips to the server. Because I actually can't. I actually can't believe no one saw me on that last clip I just posted.
And the Rainmaker carrier just died to my missiles.
Ah! Unstop them! Ah! Alright, there's crack number 2.
I suppose an S plus Rainmaker, what I just saw, qualifies as defense.
It's a misspelled a revolution. I instead of O.
Revolution?
Yep. Good.
Right, that's a double. That should help us move along here, hopefully, possibly.
And there vanilla chat.
That's a baller.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also, I think I think my A button may also be dying.
Hey, Dre.
Oh, whoa.
Hi, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Work, college, and life. And alright, a new phone.
He's nice.
Neat.
I probably need a
Yeah.
new phone with the shit my phone does.
Cause all my phones I've been lately were LG. Samsung that's been mainly LG. So I've been thinking to myself, Why not just get a new phone and stop going LG and get a Motorola?
So, for those of you who have never experienced the joys of Rainmaker on S Plus, I just witnessed 2 of my teammates, including a Rainmaker carrier, dying to the same splat bomb.
Oh, wow.
Shit. That is all I'm gonna say. That is rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not touching
Yeah,
him.
I had.
Maybe we could play
When I played matches on Rainmaker on S Plus, and on any of the occasions I've been there, I have yet to get decent teammates.
It's kind of no wonder you just kind of end up ranking down.
Yeah. All you need to know about why we lost this match is that the Luna Blaster on the other team had 19 kills.
Oh no.
Okay, I have to. No, this was. I can't. You know, when you see a scoreboard and it's a B+ game in Rainmaker, well, like actually, it doesn't kind of matter what mode it was. Just to be B+, and somebody on the opposing team has 32 kills and they still lost.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, huh.
What happened there?
What happened on that? I don't know. It wasn't me who had that game.
And, there's someone named Gannon on the other team.
Okay, speaking of Ganon, who else saw like the 50th anniversary video thing for John last night?
I saw it, and
I need to point out Jack's shirt because I'm like, I fucking want that shirt because that makes Wind Waker look metal as fuck.
Wow,
I was
3 people
leaving
died by
with
missiles.
Jack's brand.
I saw a bit.
I'm like, Jack, that shirt.
I saw a video, but it unfortunately triggered something in me that I really wasn't expecting to trigger last night. Let's just say I ended up having to ask my brother for a deep hug because I was feeling extremely worthless. But hey, good for John.
Yeah, no, there were parts of it eventually that I just ended up gearing up.
Yeah, especially considering that he was experiencing burnout until he saw that, and that video pretty much rekindled his flame.
Yeah, he felt like underappreciated.
And that video showed that no, he was not.
I'm like, also shoutouts to Gex for making sure that Dan and Chow were put together on that one. It was like, yeah.
Why is Xehanort trending?
Fuck if I know. Fuck if
I don't even
know.
want to know why anything's trending, frankly.
I mean, I question why.
Okay, I think I found out why.
Get out. What am I? I don't even remember what I'm playing tonight because a lot of the day's been. Oh, I'm playing that tonight for Rainmaker. I should probably get practice on that. Where are you? No, you're not. There you are. I'm like, wait, what weapon am I playing in Rainmaker? Oh, this is not the appropriate time to be doing this. Not the maps. To probably be trying this weapon, but fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. I'm in B+, it doesn't matter that much. I don't pass the okay line with no cracks. I can experiment a little.
Hey Darth, you still in the middle of a game?
What's that?
Are you still in the middle of a game?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. I just wanted to see.
There's 2 minutes left in a 3v4.
Who's the 3?
Unfortunately, we are.
Ouch.
We had a carbon roller drop.
Ouch. Anyways, when you can watch the second to last video I posted.
Second to last, okay. My teammate decided to reset the Rainmaker there.
Also, it's like I found out what exists on Paramount Plus, so now we've got Paramount Plus.
What exists on Paramount Plus?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I had
I am a simple person. I am simple.
Was that because
I am
of any
simple.
also
I am an
poster?
I am an early '90s baby.
And I'm a late 90s baby.
That's a. Oh right, I forgot this is Piranha Pit. You can only grab the Rainmaker from
The middle.
the.
Yeah, you either grab it from your side or grab it from your enemy's side. Either
From
way,
the
you're
escalators,
toast.
basically.
Oh, wait. I'm thinking of the wrong map. I have Triggerfish on the mind because I haven't been to Piranha
I'm
Pit.
on Piranha up. I'm kind of by myself. We'll just. Where's the Rainmaker? Where's the Rainmaker?
In either case, both maps are maps where you collect the Rainmaker by otherwise. What's the word I'm looking for? I had the word on the top of my head and it's now gone.
Alternate means.
No, that's not the word I'm
Oh, no, I'm
looking
gonna
for,
die.
but it's close. Ouch! I saw that snipe.
Yeah.
We're in overtime in this 3v4.
Can we please? Can we please? All right. I mean, that's one way to kill the Rainmaker carrier.
And opposing Rainmaker used the allied baller as a shield from me.
Why didn't that guy go after you?
Shit, nope.
At the end of that. So the second to last one is the reason to run Ninja Squid False Retreat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also the only one that I posted on the Splat League server.
All right, got lead off of that by one. We got it by one. We take those. We take those.
Nice.
Take it. Take it. Take it. I've got the shield. Take more points. Oh, I'm out of ink.
Yeah,
Yes.
There was no way for you to jump there.
That was an. All right, killing that one guy got the KO there.
Nice.
It's really weird. Now, just say right now, it's still taking some getting used to. Remembering that my sub is Splash Swall on this weapon. Oh wow, 7 kills by me too. That's nice. 7, 2 armors. It's really weird when you're so used to having a lot of bombs that you've got Splash Swall. No, it's a little.
Why didn't they went?
What?
Why didn't they went forward? Why did they went to the side? Oh.
Hello.
Anyways, you can do it. You can do it, warrior.
Regular Splattershot Pro sighting.
Ooh.
That is a rare sighting. It's like, oh yeah, Keon did 1730. He tells me earlier. Me, 1440. I'm not playing in that high of a skill level.
Speaking of Kiana, even though he is.
He says
Yeah,
low priority because he's probably working out.
Yeah, I know. Well, he didn't say anything in the chat today. He was
I'm out of ink. I'm out of ink.
watching it earlier.
Oh, okay. 3 indirect still kills you.
Ooh,
Unorthodox. That's the word I was looking for.
that's a wipe.
I mean, I'll provide the armor I got. I had armor built. Whoop.
Huh.
Well, that's not the.
Unable to connect to other consoles.
That is the most awkward. Oh, I'm by myself.
So the
Okay,
only
bye.
time I haven't gotten...
Base. I'm not about to defend that by myself. I'm not an idiot.
The only time I haven't gotten quick KO'd tonight was the one time we had a 3v4.
Alright, got one.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick look at our strategy.
Like I said, I've got some.
Okay, I'm in zones, tower.
So what would be the game plan for you guys?
It's,
Well,
Oh,
what
shit,
we've got
nope,
so
nope,
far
that
is
52
pinned.
cal's gonna get me.
Yeah, it's the most recent pinned message.
Second most pinned message.
Second most recent because the most recent is the new maps. Okay, I'm in zone, tower,
Take
and
that.
clams.
Oh no, booyah bomb. It was either I fall off or I died a booyah. No, don't, no, damn it,
Okay.
we lost lead.
And Kirito saved a win for my team.
Oh great! Oh great! Oh great! Oh great!
And there was a player on the
I got a
opposing team named Not Optimal.
I got a drunk controller.
I gotta try to build up.
Okay, we got a junior. Where the hell are they taking their Rainmaker?
Oh,
That Rainmaker is going places it's not supposed to go to.
well, good job on you killing the Rainmaker, Krakon, because that stalled things out.
What the? Run! Ow! I got hit by the splashdown? I didn't even see the splashdown!
It's silly to run right in front of me. Oh, that was just silly of me not to put a splash wall up. Or activate armor.
Kill that B-Jet.
We got default try on the enemy team. Orange zap. I think that's the regular splat roller.
Uh-oh.
And I had armor.
Oh. The curse you,
we just had a
God,
massive
and
wave
your
of DCs in
vanilla
this match.
junior.
We just had a massive wave of DCs in this match.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
This is a one-on-one.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
That's bad. That's no good.
This is my BDS against their K-Shot.
I'll take the Rainmaker myself.
Don't! Why'd you reset?
Ah, damn it, I died. Like I said, in order for us to win, we have to KO. Because they're... Ah,
Oh, come on.
fuck, we gotta get in possession of this Rainmaker. Can we please get the Rainmaker? Nope. Fuck, time ran out. Oh well. kills! I'll take them. I wish they were a little. I wish I did a little better. Oh well, we didn't win.
Anyone.
Like I said, since that was only my first crack, and I'm past the OK line anyway, I can experiment. Especially since I have to use both variations of this weapon tonight. Very likely.
Okay, I broke, but I'm safe.
Unless, you know, stuff happens, then I'm just gonna be playing one variant.
Also, I don't know what I'm bringing to any of these modes. Any suggestions?
I'll look at things again when I'm not in the middle of a game.
Piranha Tower is definitely not a Clash map. I know that for sure.
Wow, that was still in range of the suction bomb? Really?
Whew, thank you, person, to clear out the path. I'm with you. I'm with you, dualies. I'm with you. Aw, I was with the dualies. They put up the rail. Somebody just grab it. I'm gonna not jump to that. Triggerfish to 21 is quite a bit. Let's see where they're going. Not much of anywhere. They reset it. Okay. That was a bad idea.
Right.
Oh, you were going the other way. Okay.
Hey. Got a streamer
All I'm
for
gonna
the
say is
match
that Matt
board.
might not have counted towards the rank.
Got it to 12. Nope, not worth jumping to. They may reset it again. Are you gonna reset it again? I'm gonna make myself a waypoint right now. Okay, you're gonna take it this way.
That counted as a crack on the bar because all the DCs happened after the time.
Huh. Oh, wow.
So that one-on-one actually counted.
Ouch.
Yeah, Splatoon developers, you might want to check that for Splatoon 3 and make sure that if a match ends up being a one-on-one, that it just doesn't count regardless of how it becomes a one-on-one as long as it's long enough left.
Okay, they went over there. Somebody was on it.
Alright, just ping the dash into Mac.
See if either of them are...
Yeah, it's the only two you haven't heard back from it.
I mean, Dash said they probably could. Mac, I haven't heard anything from in weeks.
Yeah.
Did someone die on my team already? On Piranha Pit?
Jumping.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if they were going to reset things.
Did any of you guys hear a jumbling washing machine?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Looks like my brother overfilled it again. If you're wondering why the washing machine does that noise, it's because its suspension is dead.
Yeah.
So we can't do full loads anymore. And there's a certain range after which it'll start rocking around like, oh, nice triple kill.
And I have no idea how I got it either.
Rainmaker explosion.
Yeah, I know that, but didn't think I even shot the Rainmaker shield at all. Yeah, it counted as my triple kill.
That shield there to kind of...
So yeah, there's a certain range after which it'll start jumbling, and a certain range after that in which it'll be rocking so much that it stops. That the emergency stop initiates. Which is kind of frustrating, because we never really know what is that range exactly. especially when we're trying to wash multiple different kinds of clothes. All I know is the general area for whether or not it's going to start walking is filling it up to the halfway point. So long as it's just half full, it won't rock. But that also depends on what one's washing. And adding any towel to that immediately gets it to start rocking.
That, definitely not really good.
No, not great.
We've been meaning to have a mechanic look after it for a little bit, but we've never found a time for it.
Oh, Rainmaker character just stood there and took it.
Didn't even fire.
Yeah, or turn around to face me.
Wonder what they were doing.
This has been kind of everybody's been playing weird in this match on both sides.
I've seen A+ gameplay, but just standing there and taking it, that's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
By the way, how's your progress at retaining S?
Yeah. Past the okay line.
Nice. You'll be back at S in no time. Okay, how did he not kill you there?
Why did I? Oh, right.
Oh, that's a double.
It blew up against the umbrella. They're gonna have the highest kill count in this match. The amount of people you've killed with the Rainmaker.
Yeah. Oh. Then that roller just got away scot-free.
Still, you basically bodied them.
Yeah.
You stormed the castle.
I'm gonna just wait, because charging in is not a good idea when you're by yourself. You know, when you're all facing the same direction. Oh, that was sad. You know, when you kill two people to help out, that helps. Oh, I'm out of ink.
My eyes are filled with curiosity.
Yeah, I've gotta see how many kills I got in that game.
We'll see in a second.
21!
Yeah!
Damn!
You okay?
Yep, I just big brain played a stamp.
Nice.
I big brain played a stamp. So I just
We're
threw my
all-
flash wall in front of it. I was like, wait, what do I do? Takes two directs from me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sometimes Rapid Pro Deco is. Oh, I think I can kill that slash. Oh, I'm not in a good position.
How far did John get at Superman 64 last night?
Where he left off in
barely
the
new material.
LP.
Like, he kind of previewed some of the things he's going to do for the next episode, basically. You know, when that gets done.
Ah.
Yeah. At this point, it's not an if, it's a when. Isn't this community amazing?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, get out.
Pretty sure I had grabbed that. Oh.
I don't know what the Rainmaker carrier's pathing is, but it's weird, and it's...
What is the range of all these things tonight?
Oh, come on.
The range is yes.
Okay, go. Okay, that actually makes sense.
Oil freezer.
Yeah, I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
I'm taking a small break from the game so that I can sculpt a little bit. Because I've been meaning to sculpt all day today. And I've barely done any of that.
Didn't even see it then there. What? How? You are nowhere even close to me, kid.
Alright. Yeah, I was like...
When you least expect is when they get you.
I think I'm like 2 games away from finally getting to A- in Rainmaker.
Nice.
I'm one game away from getting to S, but not in the way I'd prefer to get to S.
Oh no, ranking
Oh.
down to S.
Because, I haven't won a match tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh darn. Oh darn.
Teammates, can you do something, please? Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can give you inspiration.
Word of inspiration? I'd love some rerolls.
You can win. You feel great. You can do this.
Oh, why are you saying to yourself?
It's one way.
But I didn't die to the stamp. So, yeah, can you give some inspiration to my teammates as well?
Unfortunately, I can't speak to them.
Okay. And I'm alone.
There is no way of me communicating with them.
I'm trying to play support in Rainmaker, people. I need some people to actually be able to support. I can't be the only one alive coming off of spawn on pit. Now watch. Now that I break down, I guarantee you I'm gonna start winning everything. I guarantee you that's how this is gonna work.
Oh,
that reminds me. What do you think of the clip I asked you to see? Ouch. Hello?
What?
Ha.
Me?
What?
Oh, you said sweetie. I thought you were talking to maybe your boyfriend or something, not me.
I don't live with my partner. I'm
I didn't. Like,
I'm
I
still.
don't know. I wasn't expecting you to call me sweetie, I guess is what I was trying to say.
Why would I call you sweetie?
I think Darth misheard. I think Darth misheard. Oops.
So what did you say?
I asked, what did you think of the clip I told you to
Yeah,
watch?
what did you say right before that?
I don't know.
Okay, because it
There
was right
had
before
been
that
some
when I thought I
good
heard it.
mishearing there.
I live across the ocean from my partner.
Ah,
Across the ocean and a couple of states. Right.
Hey, that's the second. No, wait, the second to last one was the one you were wanting to look at.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
the Ninja Squid one.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, you just jumped right on. They had the awareness of not a whole lot.
Yeah, I got hit by their ink twice and was still bubbling by the time they got in front of me. I'm surprised none of them saw me.
Hey, I'm training with the K-Pro.
I like it when I can just, you know, blaster.
Blaster is good.
Yeah, that's why I'm practicing Rapid Pro Deco right now. Because to be fair, we may have to call an audible on when I'm playing in clams.
Blaster Master Zero is a good game.
I've seen it because I've seen Chow play it. Because she's a fan of the Blaster Master Zero series.
I've seen it because I've seen John play it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
like
I
she's
think he did an
played
LP of it.
I've seen her play Blaster Pro 1 and 2. She's waiting for whenever limited games give her all her stuff for Master Blaster 03.
Blaster Master.
Yeah, it's just basically waiting on limited run because
I was gonna say Master Blaster. I believe it's a Stevie Wonder record.
Who's Stevie Wonder?
Huh.
Trying to think how to describe it, and I'm like, I'm failing at that.
The musician, classic rock,
Superstitious.
superstition.
Writing on the wall.
One of the favorite songs. Yeah. Other one is get what it's called. It's covered by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Take that, Charger.
Oh, he almost hit you there.
That was a very well placed booyah by my opponents that almost got me, but it didn't.
And there goes the washing machine.
Yeah, that was definitely a washing machine noise.
Oh, the triple!
Since both, okay. I'm just thinking, because I'm taking the time to actually.
Oh,
look at
nice
things.
triple kill.
Just in case Mac doesn't show up, Dashed up sounds like they'll be able to.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she gets here.
Let's hope Dash gets here.
Yeah.
Why is the Mario movie trending?
Probably
because
it's Mario Day.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good reason.
Also, I didn't know this was your first time playing Thousand Year Door Warrior.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying it so far?
Very much.
What chapter are you on?
Currently between chapters 2 and 3.
Okay.
Uh,
You're getting to one of my favorite chapters. Chapter 3 is my favorite. You
and-
might find out why.
Out, getting ready to head to Sky Vegas.
Oh, it's not the fact that it's Sky Vegas. There's a certain someone I like.
This is
Like-
an actual movie poster.
Yeah, like I just love. Huh. Interesting.
Or
At this point, I'm just like,
actually, no, I think it might be an edit. That's still pretty good.
okay, if worse comes to worse and Mac doesn't show up, I'll cover Turf and Tower for him. We have to have somebody else cover up Clams because I'm already in Clams. I'll just change Rapid Pro to Prodeco. Like, since I'm the other one who usually plays a prominent armor weapon, I'll do that. Since I could just either Rapid Pro Deco or 85.
The final clip I posted on Twitter. No one expects the Squid Inquisition.
The Squid Inquisition. The Squid
I can-
Inquisition?
Hey, we got the KO.
That's clever. Why didn't I go for that?
Because
Didn't think
sometimes
of
it
it.
doesn't come to you immediately.
All this time while rewatching my clip, I just hear the Pink Panther theme. Dun 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 dun. You're way too far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work out.
It's like,
If anyone had watched this stream a little bit ago, so just about to slam the Rainmaker down.
And then died.
No, suction bomb exploded a split second before.
The connect.
Yeah.
So it's like, boom! Boom, one!
Yeah.
There have been so many times the people have been caught in the animation of slamming the Rainmaker down. Hell, I think that's what we did like early last season. We stopped somebody in the middle of the animation of slamming the Rainmaker down. It was like early last season.
Oof.
And I'm pretty sure I got kill credit for it, and I was playing Mini Splat.
yeah, it sounds about right.
I was in the Mini Splat. Like, to me, Mini Splat was in vogue last season.
Oh.
Now it's Rapid Pro Deco because I'm like the third or fourth person who has picked up the Rapid Pro Blaster series. Because Butters is playing it, Par is playing it. So I'm like, I think I'm the third person who has picked up the Rapid Pro series that I know of in the PSL. I mean, Arbiter has a good point. It's an underrated blaster, and it's not that much different from the Rapid Blaster, which I already know how to play.
Anglicized?
I'm like, much longer range, a little slower firing rate, the same damage output. Not that hard of a transition for me, to be perfectly honest.
Oh. Just enough to prevent me from getting away from those missiles.
Ouch.
Oh! Sniped by the Hero Charger. And I don't think he has double chargers. The other one has custom E-liter scope. No! Huh, gotcha. Ah. I wasn't getting away from the Stingray, but at least they got punished for it.
I just saw.
Ah. Yeah, it's 2 times in a row that E-Leader got me.
Wow, really? Teammate?
Ah. Oh,
Shadow's asking I mean, yeah, Shadow should make the room
yeah.
since we're going to be rotating around. And the only one of us who potentially will be playing all 5 games is me. I say potentially because, like I said, I'm probably the next best person who has versatility with armor weapons. Because I've got the Rapid Pro Deco and I've got the 85, so I can adapt a little bit more than any of the rest of us who run armor weapons.
Ah. Oh,
It's kind of the weird thing, we just don't have a strict backliner, so it's just kind of, oh, we need somebody on the longer range. What do we need?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Especially
have
when you were for the fronter, why probably Sturgeon.
Yeah, like that's part of why I picked up the Rapid Pro Deco. Well, the Rapid Pro Blaster in general. It's a little longer range, and that way we don't always have to have either Darth or Warrior play the longer range. I at least have something that's longer range, and it's, you know, like, in the ways of how to actually play it, not that much different from the Rapid Blaster, which I already know how to play.
So let's see, the Rapid Pro. You playing with armor or the one with the range?
If we need armor, I'll play the one with, If we need armor, I will definitely play the armor one. But if we need the longer range and somebody else is doing armor, then I will play the rain one.
Because my concern is if you're playing Rapid, someone has to paint for you.
Yeah, we've got painting weapons. We've got painting stuff because the first one that I'm definitely playing on that we definitely for sure are, we've got either Soda Slosher or Blob Deco, a K52 and a K-Shot. We've got some painting. And then for the other one that I'm definitely be playing Rapid Pro, we've got a Sploosh 7 and unfortunately we just we didn't quite nail everything down on what we were going to be playing. So we're going to be calling audibles.
yeah.
Whoa, so this.
We're going to be doing what is called in the business, calling an audible. We're going to be calling a few of them.
Yeah.
As long as you're not audible to a run on the 2-yard line, I'm okay with that. Audible to a pass, sorry.
Oh my god, you really brought that one up, Darth! 2-yard line, 4th down, having one of the best running backs in the league that year, and they do not give it to him. They do not give it to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was
And now they don't have their quarterback anymore.
Yeah, you got, and now I'm sad.
I zone out for a minute and you guys are talking sports. What happened?
Basically, we're we're going back. We just went call an audible, and Darth went into one of the most saddest times I have ever seen. Of like, you have one of the best guys to just plow through the defense and score. You're on the like 1 yard line, and you decide to pass instead of give it to the guy who could bulldoze people. And that's how you lose a Super Bowl.
I am still confused.
Oh,
Again,
lucky
I don't.
hero charger.
And don't worry, it's just they called an audible and it was the complete opposite of what they should have done.
Oh yeah, Nematode has a charger player. Not to mention they also have a not player too.
Yeah, that is the problem. That is a problem. They have a proper backline player. They have somebody who properly plays backline. We just hot potato our backline.
Shoot. Yeah,
We don't have a dedicated backliner, that's the thing. We don't.
They could just be running that same comp over and over again. Not the charger, K-shot, and then the splash. And
Yeah, like I said,
hold on.
like our problem is we don't have a person who's strictly dedicated to backlining.
Yeah, we have way too many Slayers, way too many supports. We don't have any backline.
We don't have anybody strictly backlining. We have people who play backline weapons. We just don't have a dedicated backliner. Because it's like, yeah, Darth plays the Jets. Warrior has a remix. I don't know. Do you call the Rapid Pro Series backlining?
No.
It's kind of like almost there. But, we don't have anybody like strictly dedicated to backlining, and that's part of our issue. We just work with what we got.
Why are those guys going all the way in instead of surrounding the Rainmaker?
Like, that's to say what our biggest weakness is we don't have a dedicated backliner. That's our biggest weakness.
And there's the slam.
Nice. You almost got taken out, though.
Yeah.
I have been...
Well, I have a video I need to watch later.
What?
Oh my gosh, Maximilian dude.
Who?
Put out a video to pretty prominent person in the fighting game community. Puts out a video on his main channel that it says, "What did I just eat?" Oh boy! Oh, and then I see the first little clip and I'm like, oh, it's not only Yo Video Games, it's Yo Video Games plus oh my gosh. Alright. I've got something. Yeah, Mac can't make it. He's at work for another 2 hours. 2 hours?
Okay.
Hour and a half. Yeah, alright. Time to call those audibles. Guess who's playing? Guess who's volunteering to fill in some of Mac's slots? Me. Because, you know, like I said, I'm a little bit more adaptable with our armor weapons. So I'll do turf. I'll do tower. I at least don't have to play Rapid Pro Deco on tower. I could play 85 on tower because Warrior's playing the remix.
Which one? You said there was one that you can't sub in for because you're already in it? Is that true?
Clan.
Clams.
Yeah. We need somebody to play something on clams.
Okay.
Anybody play like Bubbles?
You think you can adapt to playing Forge Pro Darth? Because that's the first thing that comes to mind. You already run K-Pro. Do you think you could Forge Pro
I'll
this?
think about that.
We could run a Forge Pro, put me on the Pro Deco, and then probably we need something with a little bit more paintiness. Because we got a Sploosh, and we're gonna have a Pro, and then we're gonna have me on Rapid Pro Deco. It's just what are we gonna put Sable on? What do you normally play on Glam Sable?
Anything.
Oh, that is.
I on plans, I just like whatever I feel like.
You don't have something that you're like a dedicated strategy to.
Nope.
Trying to think what's part of your arsenal normally.
I mean, I got.
I know for zones, I was definitely thinking you play Junior, because these are very small zones. Black Belly zones favors the shorter range weapons more.
I got Junior, I got Tri-Slosh, I got things I ain't even tried.
You know, it's like either
And
the
I
Junior,
have Frank on the other side.
yeah, either Junior or Junior or Tri could work. I just think a little bit more painting power will work a little bit more. But then again, I'm playing K-Shot, Darth's playing CDS, Dash is, I'm not sure.
What is she doing?
You know, she's probably gonna show up last. I mean, we did tag her a few times and she said she would show up. Promptly reminder that the match is in 20 minutes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is in 20 minutes. Just to let her know it is in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm at mid-game right now. Anyone that...
Yeah, let me...
I honestly don't know what to, I honestly don't know what to bring to tower.
Let's see, what do we got in tower?
Zones, I was planning on bringing my Clapples.
Well, Clapples... Well, we need something for armor, so I could go to 85 instead of K-Shot, which was my original plan.
Wait, you're expecting me to go armor?
Junior was what I was thinking.
I'm more used to the Zap, but,
I mean, hey, if you're gonna do Clapples, then I'll go 85.
okay.
Remember, adaptability and calling audibles.
The match just ended, so I go
Oh, okay.
ping back.
I was just about to write, just as an FYI, match starts in 20 minutes.
Do you have it
I
mostly
can
ready?
No, but I can quickly... Yeah. Alright, why is it not letting me do... Yeah, you read it up, because now my thing's getting... What's the word? Now things are getting weird on Discord?
Huh?
It won't let me type in Dash's name for tagging for a little bit there. It's like...
Huh. I just realized I may have only gotten 6 hours of sleep because I went to bed at 2 in the morning after crying on my brother's shoulder.
Ooh. Yeah, turf I can do kind of basically whatever.
Surprisingly, I actually slept easy last night.
Yeah,
Either
way, sounds like I'm gonna be armor player for the match.
I normally don't fall asleep as quickly as I did last night.
Yeah, the crying probably wore you out.
Probably.
Because it tends to do that for me.
It's only now that I realized how... that I got 6 hours. Because I feel tired. I feel like I need I feel like I need a coffee, but if I drink coffee now, I won't be sleeping at all.
Yeah, it's one of those, oh gosh, I'm tired, I need energy, but anything I do will make it worse for me later. You're in this weird in-between moment.
Like, I normally go to bed at 1 a.m. I
Yeah.
really shouldn't, but that's when I normally go to bed.
Sable, I go to bed like somewhere between 4 and 5 because I don't have a typical work schedule.
Yeah,
I just edit
Okay.
videos for people, and they don't care when I do it. People don't care when I get the videos done as long as I get the videos done. And by people I mean Xiao. Oh yeah, Shadow needs a friend code from somebody. Oh, actually needs both teams' friend codes.
And right now I'm playing with Forge Pro and Turf to see if I'm good for it.
Alright.
Hi, Shadow. I haven't seen them in a hot minute.
Yeah. Like I said, it's
Luce, are you in the egg pack server?
I've got it muted.
Yeah. If you wanted to see my feelings from last night, it's in the venting room.
In the venting room. Yeah, I usually.
It's. These feelings have been compounding for about the entirety of last month, by the way. It's just that yesterday exacerbated it. I wish I had a much better support group. Because... well, it's not like I have that bad of a support group, it's just that the presence of my family is surprisingly minimal, because my mother is working all the time, and my brother, he tends to pretty much lock himself from the world for a little bit. Although, not as bad as that may imply. Like, they're good. They're both well-meaning people, but oftentimes it just feels like I'm alone in the house, even when I'm not.
Yeah, get that.
It's not like anyone ever brings me into a conversation until I'm absolutely needed. Like,
Yeah, you gave Shadow your friend code, right? He's a little early on the room, but
I think he has mine.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance yet.
I'm gonna check. Warrior is still in the middle of a game.
Alright.
You could... no, you can't join up with me because I'm not in the first match.
I mean, we only have 2 people because it's turf. We always just kind of throw the whoever in there. So we still need 2 people for turf.
Is it Silver Shadow?
No. That's somebody else.
Shadow M?
I don't know.
I don't know their
It's been ages since I played with Shadow.
Yeah, I would just wait for Warrior to just grab it and then
their name withheld captain
oh,
so
you've
I
got
can,
name withheld captain friend code? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll do that then.
They sent me a friend request a while.
Okay, Dash is gonna be here. They're just doing something. Gives me this gives me time to set up, because I always like recording games from my point of view. And since I'm going to be playing all 5, because we kind of have to call that audible.
Enter.
Yo, mom needs you acá en la sala un momento, okay?
I can't. I have a match in 10 minutes.
No, it's gonna be like a 2-minute talk. Isn't it?
Okay. Be right back.
Hey. Right. And yeah, thanks. Kirby is so yeah, gonna go to end stream here because match is going to be starting about 14 minutes. Can't easily look that up as streamer mode and
Hold on a second.
Discord.
I got to do something very, 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 very quick. I gotta stay stuff.
Okay.
Gotta take care of something real quick because something just popped up really quickly that it needs to get taken care of now.
Okay.
Wait, what just happened?
Lucian and Sable, something they did take care of.
Uh-oh. Is your first box?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, I needed to take care of that right then and there because it was urgent to take care of it.
Hi.
Hey,
So Chow is unavailable to co-com.
Ooh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So, just informing you all now, I have a headache.
You gonna be okay to play?
Be fine.
Okay. Because I don't want you pushing it yourself if it's an issue.
If it becomes a bigger issue, I'll let you know. But I think I'll be fine for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just hop out of the VC for now and watch the stream.
All right.
Going to Devin on Discord real quick. I had the stream sign off.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey. At match coming up in 10 minutes. Gotta end the stream now. Great. Oop. Not entirely sure what your Twitch name is. Shadow126 on Discord is going to be streaming a match tonight. And tomorrow, going to be doing what initially planned for today, and continuing the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Start on Chapter 3 and make our way into Sky Vegas. See you guys then. Later.